Kevin Harvick starting to gain some ground as well. He knows where Kyle Busch is, and he realizes every position important when you want to maintain your championship lead. Look at the run Logano's got on Hornish. Through the tunnel turn. Logano opens the door and trying to get up to fourth.
Yeah, but watch the 29 gain on these guys now that they're running side by side.
Especially on that 29.
Keep it right up on them.
Watch the 29, because the 29 was sideways coming up off the corner. So 29 lost all momentum. That is a momentum corner. We've talked about it. If you don't get up off 3, you cannot get down the straightaway. Hornish is liking this part of it.
Outside. Still out.
Hornish trying to match his career best finish. He got it here August a year ago. And as they battle for a position in the top 5,
there's no doubt
across the long pond straightaway. And there you see Harvick going for position.
Tell you what, Logano hung right in there.
Logano hung right, but they just about have to stop when they get into the corner like that. And you can see as we'll pan back to the front.
Oh, he got into him.
Logano around. Can he save it? He is unable to. Caution. And the caution came out right as Denny Hamlin was crossing the start-finish line to get the white flag.
They're all coming above you.
This was very close. If Denny Hamlin got the white flag prior to the caution, this race would be official. But we are getting word there will be a green-white checker. The caution had come out before Denny Hamlin had taken the white flag. Oh, how fun is this going to be? Larry?
Hey, guys, think about the history between Joey Logano and Kevin Harvick. Go back to the Nationwide Series race at Bristol back in March. This is not the first episode between these two guys.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that could have been avoided.
That could have been avoided. I agree that there's history there, but even if there's history there,
that was uncalled for.
Yeah, that was not.
Joey did absolutely nothing wrong in that position. This will give us a very good angle. Let's take a look here. That still could have been avoided.
Yeah, that's a tough call from that angle. Because Joey was trying to get to the patch, and Harvick was trying to get to the patch also. It's different from the other angle.
Yeah. It's just a different angle from the top.
It is. Yeah, that is truly two guys going for the same place in the same place as the patch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just got into each other. You hate to see that happen for Joey, and hate to see it happen, period.
Tough break for Joey Logano, running in the top 5. Denny Hamlin leads. We get a green-white checker finish when we return to Pocono. Oh, and look at Logano. Pulls right up to Harvick. A 2.5-mile speedway with short track characteristics and short track tempers when the race is over.
Yeah. You know, and here's Joey's team trying to keep him calm down, and this is probably best. That's Joey's dad.
Joey's dad wants to get in on there. Go in there and tell him.
That's why Joey's dad's got his hard card pulled a couple of times. Let me just go ahead and say that. Yeah, but
no, you know what? He needs to do this. He needs to vent. I mean, he's been taken out so many times at the end of a race, whether it's a nationwide race or whatever. And, you know, he should be mad.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this in Joey's defense. You know, they were just racing, and I probably spoke too soon. I don't think it was Harvick's fault. I don't think it was Joey's fault. But Joey has to stand up for himself at some point in time. You know what I mean? We saw, you know, Burton last week say, I'm not going to take it anymore. I think you're seeing Joey say, I'm not going to take this anymore, especially from Kevin Harvick, because he and Kevin just seem to find their place, same place on the racetrack all the time.
Yeah. Like I said, it was tight racing. You're at the end of the race, but you're absolutely right, Kyle. He's got to man up on some of these guys, because you're going to get pushed around in this business until you do.
Until you do, man. Until you do. Earnhardt and those guys were the best at nudging you, rubbing you, leaning on you until you went and talked to them. And once you went and talked to them, then they leave you alone.
Logano frustrated after he was turned by Kevin Harvick. We'll hear from Harvick when we roll on. You're watching NASCAR on TNT. Unfortunately, their teammate not happy after the race. Joey Logano looking for his career best here at Pocono. Kevin Harvick denied him. Here's what happened with a couple of laps remaining.
These guys go down in a turn 3, and Joey is turning down. You know, from that angle, it is tough to really blame anybody, but I still think that, you know, these guys could have cut each other a little bit of slack on that.
Yeah, you know, one angle, when we saw the first angle, when you see this angle, this just looks bad from this angle.
Yeah.
And you know, and I jumped on and I said, look, Kevin should have given him some more room. But from the other angle, yeah, I apologize to Kevin Harvick, because I think it's two guys racing for position, and they're racing for that patch, and they just ran out of room.
Let's hear from Lagono, Ralph.
Well, Joey's just come out of his hauler after talking to J.D. Gibbs and Coach Gibbs. Joey, what's your thoughts on what took place out there with Kevin Harvick?
It's disappointing, to be honest with you. It's you know, we had a top 5 run going with the Home Depot Toyota, and that's for us here, that was going to be awesome, and I was pretty pumped up about it. And racing 29, and he let me go in the middle of the straightaway, and decided to dump me in the next turn. I don't know what his deal is with me, but it's probably not his fault. You know, his wife wears a fire suit in the family, tells him what to do, so it's probably not his fault.
What's it going to take to cool this feud down between the two of you?
I don't know. I'm going to go to NASCAR hauler, and I guess they're going to tell me what I'm supposed to do, so we'll just have to see.
What did Coach Gibbs and J.D. say to you?
Just tell me to calm down. You know, when we finished 13th, you know, I mean, we rallied back from 30th in 2 laps, so that was, I mean, at least we got something out of it. You know, it's not a top 5 like we should have finished, but, you know, it is what it is. It's just ridiculous that I don't know what I've ever done to piss him off, but he's apparently stupid.
Joey, you unloaded a lot of emotion when you came out of the car there. What are you thinking about that? Did you show too much, or are you okay with that?
No, he needs to know how I feel. No one lets me go up and talk to the guy. You know, I mean, you get out of the car, you want to talk to the guy, see what's going on, and there's 6,000 crew members around you that you can't go up and talk to them. So, I mean, I don't know how he's supposed to settle something if you can't even talk to the guy, which there's no talking to him anyway.
Joey, thanks for talking to us. Here's what Kevin Harvick had to say.
Nothing like the raw emotion.
Kevin Harvick, you end up with a 4th place finish, but tell us about the contact with the 20.
Yeah, I got in there, and we just wound up getting together. Just 2 cars going in the same space at one time. I just got to thank everybody. On my Shell Pennzoil Chevy, they did a great job today. We had a solid car. Kind of got stuck back there in the middle of the pack with the pit strategy, but all in all, our car was good all day.
How about a pretty good points day for you?
Yeah. I mean, you know, the car was good, and that's the way we have to be. All the tracks that you know, we seem to struggle at in the past have been really good for us, and to go to these racetracks and run the top 5 every week is what we're looking for.
This has not been historically your best racetrack.
No, it hadn't been, but today it was really good.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
You know, I know about the wife wearing the uniform and the family part, though, so I live it.
Good point.